Hello, friends, and welcome to another edition of the International Order of Sodomites. I am, as always, your chairperson, reminding you that the International Order of Sodomites is a centuries-old organization promoting the lives and legacies of the LGBTQIA people. Yeah, LGBTQIA. Can't get a word out of it, can you? No, can't. We just don't shut up. Oh, it's been an exciting week in this hellscape, and I have lots to report on. The board would like to first start out with some harrowing news, if you can. We would like to suggest to all of you, please watch the new HBO documentary, Welcome to Chechnya. Now, we don't suggest you watch it alone. We don't suggest you watch it without any comfort foods around, or perhaps a couple drinks, because it is harrowing. The story of Chechnyan gay people being put into concentration camps, it is not for the faint of heart. So, temper it, if you can, with a call from a loved one, or perhaps a small gathering of like-germed people. Just do something for yourself and watch it. It's important that we know the stories of LGBTQIA people from around the country and around the world. The board would like to send our fondest wishes of wellness and hope to RuPaul's Drag Race contestant Chi Devayne. Now, many of you will remember Chi as the Bayou Queen, the lovable queen from Shreveport who did a wonderful job on her own season and then came back for All Stars 4. She's an incredible dancer and performer and wonderful personality. But unfortunately, Chi-Chi's very sick right now, and she's in the hospital with what is suspected to be kidney failure. So we're sending lots of thoughts and prayers to dear Chi-Chi, and if you can reach out to her in any way, please do. She needs all the support she can get. The board would like to make an observation to those of you reading Too Much and Never Enough, the new book by Mary Trump. Are you at all noticing that it feels like a familiar narrative? The one cousin that looks at things differently. The one cousin who observes rather than participates in the ugliness of a family culture. Perhaps you've felt that way in the years since you've come out and been with your own family. Well, it should be no surprise that Mary Trump is a lesbian. That's right. Mary Trump is a lesbian. Throws a whole new cover on that book, doesn't it? The one angry gay member of the Trump family decided to bring it all down and burn it. That's the kind of gay heroism I'm loving. And I would like to salute Mary Trump as a proud member of our community. Thanks for fucking up a family. They owe us one. The boy would like to also grin in that evil way the Queen showed us in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs at the mere mention that the Hallmark Channel will be making a gay holiday romance movie this year. That's right, you'll be included in that all-day drinking you do with your mother on the couch when you're both disappointed in each other and the gifts you bought. Oh, there'll be one lucky story that won't star a 90s sitcom star. And you can relate to, because you can think of all the wonderful romances you've had, where you meet under mistletoe, kiss near a Christmas present or two, perhaps a tree, and then never call each other again. A gay romance on Hallmark. I bet there'll be a lot of texting, because that's mostly what it is these days. The board would like to wish a fond farewell to civil rights legend John Lewis. John Lewis died 2 days ago, and it has been a harrowing moment in this country to remember someone who accomplished so much and had such a force of will. John Lewis was at the March on Washington, at the March at Selma. He was an icon of the civil rights movement, and he continued that legacy well into his 9th decade, serving as in the House of Representatives. He was a tremendous man, and his kind of courage and enthusiasm for social justice is something we all need to remember, especially in these dark times. The board would also like to wish a fond farewell to Bridget Berlin. For those of you who don't know, Bridget Berlin was a Warhol superstar of the first degree. The chunky friend of Andy who taped all their phone calls together. An heiress who turned into a drug dealer and would poke you anywhere she could with a syringe full of amphetamine, where she got the name Bridget Polk. She was also an accomplished artist. Her Polaroids are a thing of legend. Her embroideries of trashy New York Post covers are sought after by many, many incredible art collectors. And her breastplating paintings have become very sought after in themselves. She's an incredible artist who documented her life and her insecurities with such candor and such star quality that she has earned a place outside of Warhol's shadow into her own light. If you're looking to find out more about Bridget Berlin, you can watch the wonderful documentary called Pie in the Sky that is out on DVD and I think can be streamed somewhere on the internet. I'm sure you can find it. You're very crafty. And what do you have to do these days? And finally, the board would like to remind you that though those evil people in the White House find time to pose with beans, it's still a serious consideration out there to wear a mask, to social distance, and to keep on with the work we're doing. This is not over yet. And even though the Hitler reboot in the White House keeps telling us that it's over and we can all go back to work, please be safe. Please be cautious. Wear a mask. Don't argue about it. And stay safe as best you can. I love you. I know we're in a deep trial, but I'll be here every week reminding you of some silliness I've found. I hope you're staying well. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead of you. And if you can, tip me at Venmo at Justin Sayer, Justin-Sayer on Venmo. I appreciate it. I'll see you next week. Thanks so much from all of us at the iOS.